guys, so today's video is going to be my August favorites. Yes, I know it's a wee bit late. I'm filming this on like the 10th of September and I don't even know when I'm gonna be able to get this video up because, as you guys know, I live in a camper and I have no internet. So we'll see when my August favorites goes up. It's probably gonna be in like October. But regardless, I still wanted to have a little chat with you guys about some stuff that I've been loving this month. So let's just jump right into it. I did mention in a video, I'm not sure if that's even up yet. I don't remember which video I mentioned it in, but I wanna talk about my nails. I have been obsessed with these new nails that I've been getting. I recently moved, a lot of you guys know that, and it took me a while to find a new nail lady, nail tech, nail salon, whatever you want to go with. I tried a couple of different ones and I just wasn't impressed with any of them. They were either too expensive or really bad. And so one day I just kind of went into the bank just to, you know, withdraw some money, do my thing at the bank, and the bank teller's nails were so pretty and I was just like, oh, I love your nails, really pretty. And she just said, oh, thanks. And I was like, I'm in the market for a new nail tech. Where do you get your nails done? And she actually just gave me the lady's card. And I am so happy that I found this lady. Her name is Jennifer. She's awesome. I will leave her Instagram name in the description box down below in case you want to go follow her, see some pretty nails. She's unbelievably talented at what she does. But long story short, she has a little salon inside her house. And it's the cutest little salon I've ever seen in my life. But she does what's called Gel X nails, which it's hard for me to explain. I'm not a nail tech, so I don't exactly know what it is technically. She could explain it to you in terms that make sense. It's, long story short, better for your nails than acrylic, and it's better for your nails than dipping powder, which I learned from my nail tech that dipping powder is just acrylic powder, just like bonded differently. Dipping powder nails, I've noticed, are better for my nails than acrylic, but Gel X is even better than all of those. This is, I believe, my third manicure I've gotten with Gel X. There's no such thing as a fill with Gel X. She basically soaks them off every single time and you get a whole new set. But I have very thin, brittle, fragile, peely nails, and the length of my nails now, these are my natural nails. They're not my natural nails, but the length, my natural nail length is flush with the fake nail length, if that makes sense. But anyway, she basically puts the Gel X, it's like clear. She puts that on your nail with, you know, some like gel bonding, whatever. It's not just plain glue, it's like gel that she uses to put the Gel X tip on your nail. She shapes them, whatever, and then she gives you a little gel manicure on top. So these literally last, I think the longest I went so far was 5 weeks. 5 weeks. And they looked a little bit crazy just because of the growth. There was no chipping, no smudging, no flaking, no discoloring, like nothing. They are so long lasting and they're so much healthier for your nails. So definitely, if you're interested, start looking around for a salon around you that carries Gel X because it's pretty new. She's even gotten me into doing more like artsy stuff, like, see, now I have glitter, it's on my thumbs and on my ring fingers. I am such a plain Jane when it comes to my nails. I usually just do a plain creamy nude color and call it good. But she's put glitter on my nails, she's painted little flowers on my nails before, so I love Gel X and I won't go back. I won't. Alright, moving right along. I feel like I must have had to have talked about Lipsense in a favorites video before. If I haven't, I don't know why, it's like the only thing I wear on my lips, and yes, I am debating signing up and selling it just because I believe in it. I would never again start selling something that I don't believe in. So when people try and get me to like join their teams for stuff I've never even tried, I'm like, really? Like, I'm not gonna sell something I don't even know if I like it. Lipsense, I love and I cannot get enough of it. If I haven't talked about like actual Lipsense, like the color before, it's a favorite too, but what I really want to focus on in this video is the gloss, just the regular Lipsense Glossy gloss. This stuff is the most moisturizing crap in the whole world, okay? If you don't know, this is the gloss that you have to use in conjunction with like a Lipsense color. This is Pink Champagne. It's the one I'm wearing on my lips right now. But you basically layer the glossy gloss on top of your lips to keep them hydrated and to keep the color on throughout the day. So this is my favorite Lipsense product. I love the colors that I own and I love doing like little mixtures and stuff. I only have 3 colors, but I also love the glossy gloss because it feels super hydrating and delicious and juicy on the lips, but I love that you can use this by itself. I was wearing this every day for like 2 or 3 days in a row. Sometimes I was wearing like a color underneath it and some days I wasn't. And then when I stopped using the lip gloss, my lips started to get like chapped and dry again. This stuff is so good for keeping your lips moisturized with or without the Lipsense color. So I just had to give this a shout out. I think it's like 20 bucks, but it does last a really, really, really long time. This is my favorite lip moisturizing product. I love this and the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi lip treatment. Those two things are, if you have dry, chapped lips and you need me to recommend something to you that's gonna keep them nice and juicy and plump and hydrated and all that good stuff, this and that It Cosmetics one, they're the bomb. Okay, so this is a total con to this lip gloss, I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm just letting you know. I personally, I don't know if it's with a specific foundation that I used to wear a lot, but I can't get this on my foundation. I don't know about you guys, but I'm the kind of person that like even when I put my lip gloss on and hours later, I don't know if I'm just like really animated when I speak or if I just rub my lips together too much, but if I get this lip gloss on my foundation, there was one time I was out with like family and friends and there was like this big ordeal and I had the weirdest thing happening around my mouth. It was super ugly. And my husband was like, what's going on with your lip gloss? I'm pretty sure it turned out to be this. You just can't get this on your foundation. Otherwise, I think it sort of like breaks down the foundation around my lips. So when I wear foundation, which is literally almost never, I have to be super careful not to get this on my foundation because I will start looking a little bit funky. But that's the real only downside that I can find to this. And even the price, you guys, isn't really a big downside because you get a lot of product in the bottle. You get 1/4 of a fluid ounce. Let me just like compare it. Oh, yeah, see, this is a satin lip by ColourPop, which I love. These are great too. Super cheap. You get 0.11 ounces in the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip. So you do get more product. So it's not like it's the same amount of product for like way more expensive. It's like the same. Long story short. Too late for that. Another makeup item. I never thought I would be mentioning this in a favorites video before. And the only reason I am is because I can't stop using it. And usually I'm like sitting here and I can't wait to talk about products in my favorites videos and I know I'm just gonna rave about it. But with this one, I'm only really mentioning it because, like, I don't know why I like it so much, but like I can't stop reaching for it. It's the bareMinerals Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo. I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I've actually heard negative reviews about this before. I hardly ever use the matte one. I hardly ever wear foundation. Even concealer at this point, I don't really wear it very often. I want to talk about the glow side. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, and I want to let you know I am wearing a lot of this highlighter on my cheeks right now. This is a very, very natural looking highlight. Looking at a swatch that's like that looks like nothing. That looks like crap. But I don't own very many natural looking highlighters. If I want my face to be naturally highlighted, I'll just like let my natural oils do it, I guess. I don't know. If I'm gonna reach for a highlight, it's gonna be like an Ofra Rodeo Drive or like a ColourPop Super Shock Cheek. Like, I'm into the intense highlighters. This is not one of those highlighters. This is the most natural highlight that I own. If I am wearing this with like a full face of makeup like today, I pack this on. But my favorite way to wear it is when I'm honest to goodness wearing no other makeup. Maybe mascara, probably not even that. If I'm going out and I don't want to look like a total potato, I want to look like a Chinese potato, then I will just throw this pretty much all over my whole face. I like it because it's so natural. You can use like a super fluffy brush and just dust it all over your face. You can use your finger and apply it like super concentrated in one little area because it's so sheer. It's even called, yeah, it's called translucent, but I mean, you can tell there's highlight on my face. I do pretty much have it all over the place, but I went really heavy-handed on my cheekbones, and I don't know. I've just been loving this. I really, really have. That's pretty much all I have to talk about in terms of like beauty. I do have a little bit of a health fitness favorite, which I am really excited to talk about because, you guys, I feel like such an adult. Basically, when I first moved home from overseas, I saw a commercial for the Fitbit Versa for the first time, and I know exactly when I saw this commercial for the first time because it was during the Winter Olympics in February of 2018. And right now I am filming my August favorites of 2018. It's been a minute since I wanted this because ever since I saw that commercial, I was at my in-laws' house when we were watching the Olympics together, and everybody was like talking and like drinking and having a good time and watching the Olympics, but it was a commercial. So everybody's like still talking and drinking and whatever, and I'm just like, ever since that very first moment, I have wanted this so bad. You guys know I'm an avid user of Fitbit. I recently lost 70 pounds. Now it's more like 55, 60 pounds that I lost total. But I attribute almost all of it to my Fitbit. And my old Fitbit didn't have a heart rate sensor. Long story short, I just wanted a Fitbit that had a heart rate sensor. Because in theory, if it has a heart rate sensor, it should be more accurate, which I think it is. But long story short, I wanted to buy it. I was used to being able to, in terms of like money with my husband's job, we were able to just be like, ooh, I really want that $200 watch. Let me wait until next paycheck, maybe the one after that, and I'm gonna just buy it. Can't so much do that anymore. So my husband was like, hey, this is like a good opportunity. Why don't you know, each paycheck you get, put aside 20, 40, 50 bucks if you want each paycheck, and then once you save up enough money, you can buy it. And I was like, that's like what I used to do like when I was a kid. And he was like, yes, sweetheart, there's a reason for that. Your parents were trying to teach you how to like save up money to buy the stuff that you really want, not need. So I literally had myself a little jar sitting on my kitchen counter, and each paycheck I would take out, you know, between 20 and 40 bucks, put it in a little jar. Some paychecks I wasn't able to do that because we had bills, and you know, that's why it's taken me so long to save the money. But I literally been saving for this Fitbit since February, and that makes it all the more special. Anyway, rant aside, I finally bought one and I am in love with it. The one thing which I knew was gonna happen because I've seen it before I bought it, it's a little bulky, but it looks pretty much like an Apple Watch, I would say. But it's pretty much the band that's super bulky that kind of bugs me, but there are so many. That's next on my shopping list. There are so many replacement bands that you can get. There are a bunch of different watch faces that you can choose from. You can change the clock face on your app. There's a bunch of different stuff you can do that I haven't even messed with yet, I'm not gonna lie. You can wire your music through this so that if you have like wireless headphones or whatever, like if you're at the gym, you don't gotta bring your phone, find a place to put it. You can just have your headphones and your watch, which is pretty stinking cool. Another thing that's really cool that I haven't messed with yet is it has a relax mode where it's basically like guided breathing sessions. Like it tells you when to breathe in and when to breathe out. That's really cool for people like with anxiety issues or panic attack issues, things like that. I love that there's like a little timer on there. There's just like a little stopwatch, super easy to use. You can set alarms on it. It comes with Pandora. I don't use Pandora, but it also comes with a Starbucks app, which I think is like their reward program thing. I don't know. It comes with a couple of apps on here. And then there's also more apps that you can download as well, which is pretty freaking cool. Honest to goodness, the main reason why I love this so much is all the capabilities that it has and the heart rate sensor. Using my old Fitbit, I never ever would hit the goal of burning 2,000 calories. And since I've had this couple of weeks, I've done it twice. And I'm not very active, you guys. I'm really not. So I just think that this one is more accurate, which that could also be another reason why I lost so much weight, even though the margin that I was leaving between what I was burning and what I was eating wasn't that much. Like I lost a lot of weight pretty quickly, which was awesome, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing it healthily and that I was eating enough food. So anyway, I'm getting confusing. What I mean by that is that with my old Fitbit, which did not have a heart rate sensor, I don't think it was as accurate. I would wear that Fitbit on my chest a lot because I thought it was ugly. I didn't like it. So when I was at work and I wanted to dress nice for work, I would wear it on my chest, on my bra. And that could hardly register my steps, let alone my heart rate. I'm so sorry if you can see all these freaking fruit flies and stuff. This one is just more accurate. It's kind of bulky, a little bit ugly, but I'm gonna fix that with a band someday. And everybody nowadays has these freaking Apple Watches. So I kind of just, I blend in for way cheaper too. Do you know how much Apple Watches are? How much does an Apple Watch cost? Okay, $329 is not way more expensive than what this one cost me, but it's significantly more expensive. Plus, if you buy it off of the Fitbit website, you can use Ebates, which I didn't because I was that impatient. I just went to Walmart. I went to Walmart and it was super early in the morning. I was looking around for them and they were behind the counter, like in a locked case thing, you know? And so I was looking around and there was this guy who looked like he worked there, but I didn't want to ask him because he looked busy and I didn't want to bother him. And then later some other customer came up to that guy and was like, do you work here? And he was like, no. So I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't ask him. But then this like younger kid came up and he was behind the counter and he was like taking a sip of his coffee and stuff. And I was like, hey, and he said, morning. And I said, do you guys have any of those? Ooh. And then I saw it behind the counter in the little cage, the locked cage thing. And I go, ooh, that Fitbit Versa right there, that black one. And he looks at me and he goes, you want that? And I said, I want that. So anyway, that's the story of how I fell in love with the idea of a Fitbit. That's how I bought my Fitbit and kind of why I love my Fitbit. I don't know, I just really like it and I'm glad that I bought it. So anyway guys, that's everything for this video. I know I was talking so fast and honestly I don't know why. I'm just like super hyped today. I don't know what's going on. So sorry for that. Hopefully you can listen fast. But that's everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos of mine, and I will see you guys next time. Yo, there is so much makeup on my face. Also, one thing I also just, what? Alright, let's take some selfies, shall we?